Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kalispera. Thank you very much for having me here. We have heard from my distinguished co-panelists from the perspective of academia, from the perspective of regulatory authorities. Yesterday, those who were here had something from the manufacturing company perspective. So how about if I tell you what the bank can actually do for the circular economy? First of all, let me start with a little bit of propaganda. I will not repeat everything which my colleagues already said today, but we are the first bank which was given sustainable mandate. These are the basic data, which I understand will be circulated, so I'm not going to concentrate on them. And this sustainable development mandate resulted in several issues. Certain I already have mentioned, which was developing of our environmental and social policy, appraising all the projects. But what is subject of our discussion now is the whole green growth, the agenda of promoting circular economy, promoting green growth. We started quite early because already in '94, and we started operations in '91, we had energy efficiency banking team. This was the precursor of further developments. As you can see, we had energy efficiency, renewable energy as part of Sustainable Energy Initiative from 2006. Then to the efficiency, we added material efficiency, climate change, climate adaptation, when we had Sustainable Resources Initiative. And since 2015, we have green economy transition. We developed a strategy. The strategy was approved by our shareholders. Yes, we have a strategy, but anyone can develop a strategy or adopt a policy. The issue is how to implement these measures. And how do you implement this? There are two elements from the perspective of a bank: internal and external. I'll start with external. External, you tell the markets that you are interested in financing these type of projects. Obviously, when we adopted this strategy, we knew that the market was maturing. The market was ready. This was a hot topic, and we needed to help our clients. So you market that you are ready to finance this project. You'll give priorities to these type of projects. And what do you do internally? Internally, you have bankers. Bankers are very simple creatures. Bankers know two words: fear and greed. Either they are scared of some risks, or there is greed in terms of incentives. So you tell them, you bring this type of project, you will score your brownie points. And what were the results? We wanted to have, by 2020, 40% of our financing going to green economy projects. And what we have achieved? We have achieved already last year 42%. This was the internal incentive, bring these projects. Markets started to be mature. So these are the results. So since we started the initiative, we have more than 1,500 green economy projects. Total value of green projects is 27 billion. And we have, as a side issue, reduced CO2 emissions by 90 million tons. How do we do this? First of all, we finance projects. But in practice, what do? We market these issues, but at the same time, we also do the internal assessment. So every single project is assessed for circular economy potential. We provide advice to clients. We mobilize technical cooperation funds to actually help the clients to develop this type of projects. We also engage in policy dialogue, both with governments. For example, in Ukraine, we helped Ukraine to develop a new directive for eco-design. We also form partnerships and networks with others who are more experienced in other aspects of green economy transition. So what are the results? The results, you see here that we have numerous projects, like 22% or 80 projects. We have green investment, which includes circular economy. We have 42% which have circular economy potential. That means it's not fully realized, but we are working on these type of projects. So these are quite encouraging results, which we will be pursuing, further. So what I wanted to do, I wanted actually to finish on a personal note. I'm extremely happy that circular economy concept started to actually shape in a form of practical implementation. I devoted practically all my life to circular economy. I'm an environmental engineer by background and started with academia teaching students about circular economy principles, even if we use different terms at that time. But I spent 13 years actually preaching about waste management, waste minimization, recycling technologies. Later, I joined United Nations Conference on Environment and Development, and I'm the author of waste management chapters of Agenda 21, which was the precursor of Sustainable Development Goals. And finally, I joined the bank, so I went to the dark side, and I'm very happy actually to, now that this is maturing, and actually we can support financially the concept of circular economy, which is being developed by our clients, which is supported by academia, which is being endorsed and supported by the regulators. Thank you very much for your attention.